While talking to ambitious people in this demanding world, it is seen that even successful people experience failures at one point or the other, either at home or at work, and then they get stuck into it and cannot progress. What has to be done about it?
Yes, it's a very important question. And whether you're ambitious or you're an ordinary citizen, success and failures are a very important part of life. We don't seem to see success and failures as events in life. So what happens is that success bloats our self-esteem and failure brings down our self-esteem. It is a terribly wounded self-esteem that's a big challenge in life. We simply cannot overcome this wounded self-esteem. That's a trauma of life.
And sometimes when people want to do their best, their body doesn't support them. Minor discomforts repeatedly reduce their stamina. Why does this happen?
That's a very interesting question. Interesting because this truly brings the focus into mind and body relationship. Often we feel mind and body are two separate entities. Actually, mind and body are two sides of the same coin. So when your mind is not at rest, your body cannot do the best. So the question is how to keep the mind at rest so that the body will do its best. The stamina increases when the mental stamina increases. So resilient mind is all about creating this restful yet very energetic state of mind. And mind and body have perfect cooperation and perfect coordination. And the stamina seems to flow out of the body, and we do our best when mind and body are friends.
Minor discomforts repeatedly reduce their stamina. Why does this happen? And then still, it is seen that even successful people cannot enjoy their success to the fullest. They have doubts and thoughts about their future success.
Because when people are successful, they tend to believe that they will always be successful. So in fact, successful people have more worries whether they will be able to maintain their success, whether they will be able to reach the standard that they have set for themselves. Successful people don't seem to have an easy life. There are two aspects to it. One is a doubt whether they will be able to maintain the success because they expect themselves to be successful all throughout their life. This is one area which need to work on. Second is they may have received a lot of negative affirmations either from self or from people around that you may not be able to maintain success. And these negative affirmations bring down their joy of life. So a resilient mind really knows how to handle negative affirmations and create right kind of positive affirmations in their mind so that they will be able to succeed as well as enjoy their success. A resilient mind knows very well how to handle the negative affirmations and always keep the mind in positive affirmations. That is why resilient minds know how to handle their success, and such resilient, successful minds not only are successful, but they also enjoy the success equally very well.
When a person has recovered from a loss, to be specific, a financial loss, in spite of recovering, the thought that haunts him is how could I make such a mistake?
This is a serious difficulty. And many people face this. We must understand from where does this difficulty arise. Number one is that we tend to believe that we could never make a mistake. That itself is a big fallacy. That itself is an irrational thought. Everyone makes mistakes, so we have also made a mistake. Everyone makes mistake. And when we accept that reality, that I could make a mistake, I tend to forgive myself. There are two aspects to it. Number one is acceptance that I did make a mistake. Maybe it was an error. It was an error of judgment. I'm as fallible as any other person. So accepting is very important. Second is forgiving. Many times people accept but they don't seem to forgive. So a resilient mind knows these two aspects very well. A resilient mind accepts and also forgives. And when you accept, forgive, slowly the thought is forgotten from the mind and the thought does not haunt your mind. That is the story of resilient mind.
Some people are generally okay But when they lose their temper, they really lose it. And then they rake up old issues, they hurt others, they hurt themselves, and then the situation becomes really grave.
The situation becomes really grave. It becomes grave because they may be losing temper on a very trivial issues. And the issues that they talk about are really very, very old issues. We call this not anger, but we call this resentment. Resentment is unresolved anger for a very long time. And this unresolved resentment usually is transferred or displaced to someone who is right in front of them. And people may just wonder, why are you so angry with me? Second issue is they cannot switch off their anger quickly. And because they can't switch off anger quickly, the resentment comes. A resilient mind is very different. A resilient mind knows that it's losing temper and takes very quick action to calm down quickly. And they don't have old issues, so there are no resentments. To feel very calm and very effective and get very, very energetic. That's a resilient mind. That is how resilient mind is so very different from other minds. It has already learned the art of switching off temper very quickly. And there are no old issues, there is no resentment. There is only calmness and high level of effectiveness. That is the resilient mind.